Today we're at Boulder Flat Farms, northeast of St. Paul. The process started with a call from Rhonda mentioning that she would like to discuss what options there might be for them and their farm. I met up with the family. We took a walk through the equipment and the farm and got to know the history of her parents, George and Jackie Rezel.
Dad always was impressed by the Ritchie Brothers sales. We have close friends that just sold a big farm. It was no question it was Ritchie Brothers, and heard nothing but the best of how it went, and was very happy with the outcome. So Dad said that was no question Ritchie Brothers was for the farm auction.
He said they're the best of the best, and Dad always had to have the best of the best no matter what. It was in his will. It was right to the very last, is this is what I want, kids, and you follow through with it.
So the options that we talked about were whether they wanted to have a sale in the fall or the spring. Ultimately, there was still a crop to take off in 2024, so they opted for a spring farm sale, and we decided upon April 3rd. What's unique about this farm is they really have a little bit of everything, you know, multiples of certain types of assets, along with a lot of smalls. There's just a little bit of everything for everyone.
I'm very curious to see how things roll out when the sale does come, knowing the condition of everything. This was never a junk farm. You know, nothing was ever miled out here, nothing was ever houred out.
We are going to see a variety of equipment from 2 combines, a couple 4-wheel drive tractors, a couple swathers. We're also going to see grain bins.
We have 2 9.9s. In my opinion, they are the absolute best combine to buy. The technology involved in them, there's no comparison. We had opportunity to try them all over the years. You know, dealers would bring us demos of everything, Massey Ferguson, John Deere, Case, Claus. And then when we had a New Holland in the field, well, it never left. They're second to none, absolutely.
It's the best thrashing machine around, I would absolutely say by far. I've went from Massey Ferguson to John Deere to New Holland, hands down. I would buy a New Holland combine no matter what. They're specially designed for it, just like I think a John Deere is specially designed for the tractors.
They offered us a demo with a 9520 RX, and that unit never left the field. It stayed with us. It's an absolute dream unit. Everything we had heard about track units was the exact opposite. You know, they're incredibly smooth, and what you can go through with them, flues and low spots and stuff, there's no comparison at all. We have a 2010 Peterbilt 388. When the fellas were here to take pictures of the truck for the auction, Tony came up to me. He says, Jason, the odometer reading on that truck, that can't be right. It's a 2010 Peterbilt 388 with 292,000 kilometers. He says, you don't see that, right? He says that truck is going to be a hot item.
Ritchie's provides a variety of different types of support, from pitching, providing service when it comes to the detailing of the equipment, and they help market the pieces to a global audience.
It's been seamless. It's effortless. Honest to goodness, every step of the way, from the initial meeting to anything, any question that we have ever had, the outline of what needed to be done or what might have to be done, or any question along the way. It's been incredible, from the camera crews to the picture taking to the days that we had to set up for things, and the understandability that harvest, we were always fighting the weather, you know, and even though the crops weren't what they have been in the past, so amenable to saying, holy cow, we can't do it this time. We need to push back, we need to push back. Amazing. Seamless, effortless, amazing.
That's what Ritchie Brothers is here for, is to help support you through the process. We're here from the start to the finish, you know, and along the way. Yeah, spring 2025 is going to be an exciting spring. There's lots of sales currently consigned, and I think there is a few spots still available. The used market is still strong, and it's exciting times in the ag industry.